So, I definitely meant to make a video yesterday, and in a sense, I did. Now that's the real lost episode. Is the episode that I fucking like. Okay, so it was late in the day. And I was mostly just distracted playing video games or whatever. I thought I had time to get to it, and then I decided to do some stuff or whatever. It was late in the day, and I hadn't made a video for the past 2 days. So I cracked open OBS and I hit the start streaming button instead of the start recording button because it's OBS. You can do either of those things. But because it wasn't even like set up, because the way YouTube is now, like each individual stream has its own stream key, and because it was still using an old stream key, like nothing actually got streamed. So I just sat and I only noticed it like halfway through, and I wasn't sure if it was streaming. So I was like, oh, maybe it's streaming, and then it'll just be a 15-minute stream, whatever. But no, it wasn't actually going to YouTube. So I just didn't make a video. Like, I tried to make a video. I kind of made a video. It just wasn't a video. It was a stream, but to the ether, to no one. To literally inaccessible stream that no one could watch. It was a stream for me and myself and I. Me, myself, and Irene. So, like, oops. This time I'm definitely recording. I'm looking at it. I'm seeing it with my own 2 eyes. It is recording. And it's recording the game screen and not the end screen. The mic is working. I can see that going. There's some game audio. It's not too loud, but it should be there. It should be present. Here we go. This is the perfect... This episode is exactly what I need it to be. It's no technical issues with it. I'm not even that tired. It's like 7 o'clock. I'm a little annoyed because I'm annoyed with my friends or whatever. They're pissing me off, and I'm kind of like, whatever. It's not a big deal, but yeah. Otherwise, like the as far as this video goes, this video is fine. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. I enjoyed my 3-day break, both from actually working, and from doing these videos. I didn't have to do these videos for 3 days. I always say that like it's an obligation to make these videos, and it really, like, I'll say that, and then I'll say that it isn't, like in the same breath. And it both is and isn't, because both of these things are true. I gotta do the 300. Let's do the percentage bit. We haven't done the percentage bit in a while. What are we at now? This is 60? Oh fuck, that's like 30%. Wait, no. 10%? What was the rule? How do you do it? No, 20%. 20%. You just divide by 3, right? I'm pretty sure you just divide by 3 and you get the answer. And 20%. I'm gonna level up my bakery. Where did I? Okay. Yes. So we're 20% of the way through. That's like a fifth. We're like a fifth of the way through. That's crazy, guys. Wow. That's crazy. If you hold up your hand and put up one finger, that's a fifth of your fingers. That's 20% of your fingers right there, presuming that you have 5 fingers on one hand. Some of you might not. There's people in the world that don't, either because of accidents or because of just weird genetics or whatever, or like some sort of mutation or whatever. And my grandfather, actually, 2 of his fingers were fused together. His ring finger and his pinky finger were I think it was on the left hand. It was either the left hand or the right hand, but his those 2 fingers were fused together. The skin there was just like not separated. Those 2 fingers were stuck together. Like, he had both of those fingers, but they were like I said, they were fused together. I don't know why I keep saying that, but that's the only way that I can put it. Because that's exactly like That's how it looked. Fused sort of implies that it was like a intentional process, like I fused these two pieces of metal together. It wasn't like nobody in a fucking no mad scientist sat down and was like, aha, I'm gonna fuse your fingers together. He was born like that. But it's like, I think nowadays that sort of thing, they can like sort of try to fix it at birth or whatever, but he's, you know, he would be 81, I think. He passed. Now he passed. What is this? Why did I get so many points? Did this just start? But no, anyway, he passed at the start of the year. Anyway, and I believe he was 80 at the time. And yeah, it was pretty rough near the end there. He had dementia. It was dementia or Alzheimer's. I can't remember which one specifically. They're both pretty fucked up, but yeah, that was a bad time. I'm gonna stop talking about this. Either way, his two fingers were fused together. It was very difficult for him to find gloves. Or you know, obviously he would have to get gloves custom made or wear mittens. He just didn't wear gloves most of the time. But it's also possible to have lost a finger, because that happens to people sometimes, or to have not been born with a finger. Regardless, it's a very high chance that everyone listening has 5 fingers on at least one of their hands, and if you hold up one finger out of those 5 fingers, that represents exactly how far we are through these fucking videos. Yay! That's literally all I was trying to do, was make a fucking a comparison between the 20%, because 20% is a fifth, and you have 5 fingers and 1 finger out of 5 whatever. I don't know why we had to go to dead grandpa, but that's but I'm just, my head is stuck in that place now. And part of me wants to name the video Dead Grandpa, but I'm not gonna do it, because that's awful. Did the dragon die? Okay. Well, not dead, but defeated. Very cool. Very cool. Looks like I'm coming out ahead on this one. Birdium's not putting up the stuff. Not putting out. Oh, that's awful. Went back to work today. The majority of my team has COVID. So I'm within like a larger group and then a smaller group that handles a specific thing, and only 2 of us in the smaller group are actually like at present. So are healthy and going to work. So that's fun. Well, one of them was pregnant and she just had a baby, so she's probably not a COVID related. I hope. Well, I hope she doesn't have COVID. Like, Christ, that would suck. But no, 3 of them are sick, which is not great. I don't sit super close to that group. Like, I'm near them, but I'm kind of on the other side of some desks, so didn't have a lot of and you know, they never invite me to order the food and eat with them at lunch, so yeah, I guess that you know, wins out, you know. I'm part of the team, but not where it counts. I don't get COVID with the rest of the team. No, I hope they get better, mostly because it'll lessen my workload. Because if there's like shit that needs to get done and there's only 2 of us that can do it, and realistically there's only me that can do it because I've been there longer and I actually know how to do most of this stuff, where the other chick kind of does different things than the stuff that I might need to do tomorrow. It's not gonna be a lot. I just need to make sure. Oh fuck! I just need to make sure it gets done and I can like leave on time because tomorrow is Tuesday and Tuesday is Dungeons and Dragons Day. I'm still not sure if I'll get off for New Year's Day, because that's just like, I think I talked about it yesterday, but that, but you know, that too, it wasn't a video. My work or whatever, they released the like list of holidays, and Christmas Day, originally Christmas Day was not on that list, and neither is New Year's Day, because both of those days fall on a Saturday, and they just forgot that some people work on Saturdays. So I don't know if I'm expected to come in, or whether I'll get paid, or like whether I'll get excused for not coming in, like whether the office will be closed. I don't know if we'll be fully closed, and like if people are expected to come in or not, or if people are coming in at all. So I have no idea. Like I asked one of the our supervisors earlier, and she was like, "Yeah, they're still working on that. They like it has not been confirmed yet. It hasn't been cleared whether or not they will be closed on New Year's Day." So like, oh, I hope so, because that'll mean I get another 3-day weekend. But we shall see. I might even have enough paid time off to just take Thursday off, or like leave early Thursday and just like chill for a while and just like enjoy myself until the next year. That'd be cool as hell. Cause obviously I work tomorrow and then I get Wednesday off. Typically, there's a chance that like, depending on the work that needs to get done, that I might just go in Wednesday to try to like make sure whatever needs to get done gets done, because like I said, it's not a lot of us that can do the job. So like, maybe I probably won't. I mean, I obviously don't want to, but I might have to. And wow, okay, I am low on sugar cubes again. Are both of the sugar cubes at 3-fers? They are, yeah. I mean, it's probably because I keep making mallets and shit, and those use sugar cubes. Let's see. What's all this event stuff? Oh yeah, trade. This is okay, cool, yeah. This one always goes pretty quick for me. I guess it's just because like, trade materials and goods at the train station. Yeah, there's a lot of different places you can get points for, and I don't know. I just do those things, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Yay. I'm in the 86th percentile. Okay, interesting. Huh. That's kind of neat, I guess. So there's just the base rewards, and then there's also the rankings, and I'm very low in those rankings. Like, this is the guy with the slug. I love the slug. Can we get everybody to switch to the slug? It'll never happen. I don't have enough influence to do that, but the slug is so good. It's fucking Slug Nation. How many fucking slugs do I have in my friend list? Can I get at least a majority of my friend list to be slug? One slug. I think it's just one. I think it's just one guy. It's slug. Somebody's Sonic. Cool. I need everybody to switch to slug, please. I wonder if anybody actually will. We'll see. I don't. It's not that big a deal. I'm not really gonna push for it that much. That's the only time I'll ever bring it up. Because, you know, express yourself, do your own thing. I don't want there to be like a weird community. I don't ever want to develop, like, there was a thing that happened with what's his face? Fucking what's this goddamn name? Alpharad. Alpharad had a channel called Alpharad Plus, and it was like his like chill channel where he just like uploaded straight like playthroughs with just like live commentary stuff, and it was all very like casual. And he had a sort of community around that channel, and all of the people in the community were called plussies because it was Alpharad Plus or whatever. But it got very, very toxic, and it was like so. I don't know. It was weird. Like they created this weird community amongst themselves that ended up being like they would start to harass people like thinking that they were defending Alpharad, or just being like plussy gang and like every fucking thing. And it was like it was not like I was never part of that. I maybe watched the channel every now and then, but eventually like he had to change the name of the channel and completely drop. Like, never say plussy again and completely ignore anybody who identified with that, and just, like, disconnect himself from that whole fucking environment because it got so toxic. I think it's called Alpharad Deluxe now. And there's no like, mention, there's no group name for that. It's just, like, this is the channel where we upload these things, but there's no, like, community interaction. Or there's less community interaction because he doesn't want to harbor that same kind of environment. Because, like I said, it was not pleasant. So I don't want to do the same thing. I don't want this to be, I don't want to have a fucking army, because I don't care about that. I don't care about ruling an army. I don't need y'all to fucking, I don't need y'all to be my fucking, my pawns to do my bidding. It's just like, and obviously there's not a lot of you, so it wouldn't really be the case. I mean, it's nice to feel part of a community, I guess. But at the same time, like it can get to be too much. Anyway, I mean that happens with a lot of things where there's like a big like a rabid fan base. Like that's the reason that's a term, like rabid fan base. And with like simps and what's the stands and shit like that, and just like people that are obsessed with one piece of culture or one individual, some sort of famous individual that can do no wrong. It's so weird conceptually. I don't know. I hesitate to say the word cringe, but it's a little cringe. I don't know. Yeah, I hope to never foster that sort of environment. I don't think just the style of my videos really lends to the type of people that would do that kind of thing. So it's just like, I mean, the style of my videos really doesn't lend to people watching at all. So, how many people watched the Christmas special? 15 views on the Christmas special. I spent a lot of money on that microphone, guys. Whatever. I'll try to actually use it in some other stuff, make some other like creative projects when I'm done with this fucking cookie run bullshit. I don't know. I feel like if I actually worked on some sort of actual video, I probably wouldn't do a cookie run video in the same day, or like I wouldn't upload a cookie run video on the same day. But I don't even know what like legitimate projects I would ever create or work on or whatever. I don't know. And once again, I am aware that this video is longer than 15 minutes. This is me apologizing for not having made a video yesterday. And, I mean, I guess the past 3 days. It was expected that I wouldn't make a video on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Christmas Eve because the Christmas special was uploaded. Christmas Day because it was fucking Christmas Day. I couldn't be bothered. But yesterday, that was just my fault. That was a mistake on my part. I tried to, and it fucked up. I don't know if I'm gonna get this all the way to 20 minutes. No, probably not. I think we've done enough talking. I don't really even have anything else to say necessarily. Let's go ahead and switch to this until the 30-second mark, and then we'll end it. Anyway, it's weird. It's 20 seconds is longer than you think, right? Take care of yourself.